Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook. In today's video, I'm going to show you why I believe that Cardano is on the doorstep of a breakout. But before we do, if you'd hit that like and subscribe and tell your friends and family so we can get this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, the last time we looked at Cardano, it was on the verge of the Vassal hard fork. And if you remember back then, just a few weeks back, Cardano was getting all kinds of flack with respect to its implementation. In fact, they were bringing up stuff that happened in the test net, and people were saying, hey, this isn't going to work out in the main net, and blah, blah, blah. As it turned out, that Vassal hard fork went out with any hitches or glitches like I've told you that it would. And the reason I told you that, guys, is Cardano has been a solid performer when you talk about its development and upgrades. They have put these things through some rigorous testing. And in fact, that's what test nets are for, to find the bugs and to find out where problems are so that they can be fixed. And that is exactly what they do. I mean, you're talking a blockchain now that has well over 5 years of absolutely zero downtime. An ecosystem that is extremely robust. They have all kinds of developers and dApps building upon it. And with this upgrade to the Ouroboros language, it has been huge. But because of a lot of this FUD that has come out over Cardano and on and on and on, you've seen some dips in price. Well, guys, I am telling you, when Cardano eventually takes off, and I'm absolutely sure that it will, you're going to see such price appreciation, it is going to literally blow minds. There are folks out there that are literally saying right now, these technical analysis folks, a lot smarter than me, that Cardano is going to hit roughly around that $15 mark in the next bull run, and I certainly do believe it. Look, guys, I've told you multiple times how I bought Cardano at 4 cents and watched that thing literally go to, $3.10 in that last bull market. It was an absolute amazing move. And my expectation is we're going to see another humongous percentage gain in Cardano in this next run, and primarily because, guys, it is going to be giving Ethereum a major run for its money. Look, Cardano is way ahead of the pack when it comes to a proof of stake blockchain. And you're watching all kinds of problems with the Ethereum proof of stake system right now, in the fact that, look, it hasn't helped with the speed of the transactions, certainly hasn't helped with the fees, and on top of that, you're having to lock in a significant portion of your money where you can't actually move it about and use it, whereas with Cardano, look, you can put your Cardano into a stake pool and move it at will without having to be locked in for any period of time, and that is a major incentive when it comes to actually utilizing a proof of stake. Why? People want to have access to their funds, and especially if you saw a massive price appreciation. Let's say, for instance, there was a big blowout in the price of Ethereum. Well, you can't take it out. You've locked it in. And let's say that price actually, comes and it's only there for a month or two and then drops. Well, you've lost all that potential gain because you've had it locked in and staked there. And listen, 32 Ethereum at $2,000? You're talking $64,000. Now that is no small sum to have locked up and no utilization of or access to if in fact you needed it for whatever reason, an emergency or the fact that the price increased and you wanted to take advantage of those gains. I'm telling you guys, that is going to be a big player. But on top of that, the dApps that Cardano is putting out there, the DEXs and all of the DeFi stuff that they're doing, it is going to give a serious run for Ethereum's money. And listen, Cardano is up there, man. They're in the top 10 and have stayed in the top 10 for quite some time. And you're going to see a big appreciation. And listen, one of the things that always seems to happen in this space, because it's so polarized, as many of you know, when you see an ecosystem like Cardano start to really take market share away from one of these bigger ones like Ethereum, boy, do they come out in force. And they literally pay folks to come on various channels, like even this one, and troll it And they do that because they know that sentiment is a massive market mover in this space. And there are folks that are out there literally paid to troll Cardano and actually spread all kinds of false information and FUD and take advantage of even the slightest little negative bit of information. Vis-a-vis the testnet bug. Boy, did they ever maximize that FUD when it came out. But did it turn out to be anything? It didn't. And I'm telling you guys, don't let folks shake you out of your position because they have interests that differ from yours. You have got to know and have that confirmation in you that what you're involved in and the things that you're plugging into have long-term, strong utility and are going to produce amazing results. So this is where, guys, you have got to employ your self-discipline, and especially controlling your emotions in this market, because there are so many factors that are going to try to drive you to respond one way or the other, and especially through your emotions. And especially when you've got folks out there that are actually paid to come out and put information out there, put fear, uncertainty, and doubt into your mind regarding what you're involved with. And that's where fundamental analysis absolutely is key in this space. Because look, technical analysis is mostly theory-based, obviously, especially when you're dealing with Elliott wave and Fibonacci and all that kind of stuff, and that can fluctuate over time. But look, fundamental analysis is pure fact. What you're dealing with there is, you know, the use case of the ecosystem, you know the strategic partnerships, the real-world utility, the management team, and yes, you can take a look at the price action. And it's so vitally important that you understand what you hold, because there are going to be times when folks are going to come out there and cause you to kind of doubt that position. But if you stand strong and you actually stick to your resolve, it can result in life-changing gains. Look, I had purchased Cardano at 4 cents in the last bear market, and that went all the way to $3.10. And so when you think of a 100x move like that, that is life-changing. And that is why it is so vitally important to be disciplined in your trading, and especially when it comes to understanding the marketplace. Look, they call it the Wall Street cheat sheet for a reason, guys, because it's not the Main Street cheat sheet. These are folks that are absolutely professionals when it comes to manipulating the market with even the very slightest bit of information. And so that's why I say it's so vitally important that you steel yourself in your investment strategy. Now, having said that, this is where risk tolerance comes into high play. You've got to know what your risk tolerance is. And I have a simple exercise for that I like to use. Look, if I lost my wallet and there's $10 in there, okay. Now, let's say I lost my wallet, there was $100 or $200 in there, a little bit worse. What if I lost my wallet and there was $5,000 or $10,000 in there? Ouch, right? Well, now you kind of gauge what your risk tolerance is, and that's how you've got to play it. Now, along with understanding your emotions and disciplining them in this space and knowing what your risk tolerance is, you have got to be able to write down your investment goals. What are your goals for Cardano? What bag size do you want? Over what period of time? What strategy are you going to employ? Dollar cost averaging? Or are you going to do a few lump sums or whatever? But establish a goal for yourself, write it down, and every time you make a little increment to achieving that goal, mark it down. Motivate yourself with something like that. Now, having said that, guys, look, I have goals myself, goals in my investing, and I have goals for this channel. I've been seeing on the analytics that about 70% of the folks that come on here and actually watch the videos are not subscribers. And so, hey, I'm trying to reach like 10,000 subscribers. And if you're one of those guys that have come on and watched, hey, why don't you join us and why don't you just give the channel a subscribe? That would really be a great blessing to me and this channel and all of us here. And so, hey, throw that one out there, why not? But needless to say, you have got to have these goals. It's so vitally important. What Judy and I did, we actually wrote down the bag sizes that we want, and as we made increments towards reaching those goals, we marked it down. And then we would write a next goal and the next goal. So if we had, wanted a goal of 2,000 Cardano, hey, we put 2,000, then 5,000. And then when we reached 5,000, well, we bumped that up to like 7,000. Then we, and make your goals measurable and make them achievable. Don't set high and lofty goals like a wish. Oh, I wish I had 1 million Cardano. Because sure, I wish I had 1 million Cardano. But make your goals realistic towards what your portfolio is or what your budget is. And by doing that, you've made them specific, you've made them measurable, you've made them, reachable, attainable, and you can track them. That's how I would recommend you do it. And so in the broader scheme, it's so vitally important to have goals. Don't be shaken out by these guys with respect to Cardano, because a lot of the people that come out talking bad about Cardano literally have no legs to stand on, because when you look at the historical attributes of Cardano, where they've come from, and every epoch and every stage of their development, where they've come to, you can see that everything that they said they were going to do, they absolutely followed through. This is going to be a powerhouse in the next bull run. And look, there are many technical analysis guys, there are many fundamental analysis guys out there that will tell you this. And that's why I'm telling you, look, Cardano is literally on the doorstep of a breakout. It is going to be happening soon. I think we've hit the bottom of this bear market, and I believe that we are going to see some massive appreciation very, very shortly. I mean, hey, look at what's happening with XRP right now. And yet, how many of us have heard nothing but negativity and FUD from a majority of these Bitcoin maxis and Ethereum maxis with respect to XRP? It has been horrific, and yet today it is taking off, and especially when this settlement comes through, it's going to go through the roof. Well, guys, Cardano has some massive and major potential. Look at all their strategic partnerships. Look at their ecosystem. I mean, how robust. And then all the DeFi applications. You're telling me that Cardano is just going to go to zero and not going to fulfill its mandate? Don't believe it, guys. I think what we're going to see is a major, major move in this next bull market, and Cardano will be trading literally from where it is now at the 42-cent range all the way up to the $10 and $15 range. Now, that's what I believe. Well, guys, this is a video I have for you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, like always, if I said something that you disagree with, you drop that down in the comments right there. And if I said something or left something out that you think should be mentioned, hey, drop that down in there too, and we can have a discussion. So guys, before you go, take a look at this little scene. It is absolutely something else. I think this place is just absolutely beautiful, quite stunning in fact. Well guys, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.